young. Like I was out here in Hollywood moving around, trying to figure it all out. So, you know, 15 years old, Jamie Foxx looked out for me to let me, like, cause I was driving in my mom's car. He used to let me sleep on the couch. His little sister used to babysit me. Had a crush on her and all that.
Really?
Yeah, cause I was like the young comic. I was sleeping on the couch while they was partying and doing all of that.
Wow.
And then from there, by the time I was 16, I got my first deal with Will Smith. He introduced me to Quincy Jones. So like all of those cats was, showing me the game and how this moved, in the '90s.
You feel like you're lucky to get like tips because it's a dirty business.
Yeah, I mean it's always gonna be a dirty business.
Hollywood though, it's like
yeah, it's a demonic business. Let's call it what it is. It's a dark business.
I just think the devil gets a bad rap.
Like devil's advocate. They blame him for everything, right?
In order for him to acknowledge you, God has to acknowledge you first.
Facts. You just got to know how to play. Like that's why I say I like to be God energy in the midst of devils.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Because it's crazy.
Do
you play dumb like me? Like you know what this person's about? Like you play the game?
You never let them know how smart you are.
Yeah.
Like from this man right here, it's the art of war.
The smart man, yes. The smart man can play a fool, but the fool can't play the smart man.
Yeah. I'm here with my
I always act like you don't know shit.
Yeah. Chuckle it up.
Yeah, it's crazy.
He ain't shit, nigga.
You survived against many machines, like
Oh yeah, they tried to cancel me many times.
Man, it's crazy, man.
It's crazy though, because being a producer now, I fund the majority of my own projects and all that stuff, and then the business is now you own it, then you license it and all that stuff. But I was just having this conversation literally on the way over here. There's still people that sit in these offices that believe that they can dictate, like even they start blaming it on, our sponsors aren't, happy with that, or our
oh my God.
Well, that person, we're not comfortable attaching our brand to that brand. Like it's still crazy. There's still like a list. What? And it blows my mind. And then when you ask them, to stand on business, when you ask them, they're like, all right, well, tell me why you feel this way about this individual. And then I need to do a Zoom. I need to talk to your business affairs. I need to talk to whoever is saying that person can't come on the network or that person can't be a part. And they never want to have that conversation because they don't have, you know what I mean? It's group think. You know what I mean? Like even when I've been canceled, people are like, yo, we don't associate with him anymore. I'm like, why? You know me. Like, so let's talk about the issue that you have. Because if I'm wrong, please correct me. Minister Farrakhan told me that. It's like, only truth wants to be spewed out of my mouth. Falsism does us all a disservice. Oh, wow. So let's correct all things that are false, but let's only speak truth. And then in that sense, it's like, all right, well, let's deal with it. And the real ones will have that conversation with you, but everybody else is just groupthink because everybody gets behind these microphones and on these cameras and they want to pretend and pontificate about like how smart they are and how much they know, but really they're just repeating something that somebody else told them.
I mean, you deal with corporate blocking, but did they ever like call your phone and threaten you and stuff like that?
Nah, I ain't like nobody could get to me like that. Like one, I ain't really have it.
Like corporate now.
Yeah,
I'm talking about like gangster. I'm talking about like corporate. Like, yeah, you better watch.
Well, that's the thing. Like,
IRS.
That's one. But that's one of the ways
they called me. They called me a couple of times, but they kept saying, Mike, we know you're gonna fight again, so can we get something? What do you mean? She must have died because when she died, she still going good.
Now you know what? Someone told me I got a hold of. There were some private conversations that literally somebody said we have to make an example out of him.
You found your way in the business to be at the right place at the right time. When you host TV shows, you have the best position. Yeah. Kind of like a position where you can't be affected if everything goes wrong.
Nigga, you
How do you
looking
find
good
yourself?
from up here. You looking good.
Yeah,
Man, I
like
appreciate
a glow,
you, Jay.
right?
I appreciate
Is
you,
it the
Ty.
shade? I don't know what's
You
going on
looking
here.
real good.
I appreciate you, Ty.
Get this nigga a carpet or
You
something.
gave one of those guys a light. Listen,
Determined.
look how many people we helped. DJ, the fly guy, his
Yeah.
girl. Everybody got these names now. They can get jobs now.
Man, that's
They got
like I said.
reputation.
I'm here just to build platforms to give other people opportunities. I want to